Manchester United suffered their first defeat, didn't they, under Ralf Rangnick yesterday, obviously losing at home against Wolves by 1-0. It was another dire performance from United. You take a look at where they sit in the table. Of course, we were talking about them being favourites to finish in the top four. They currently sit 7th, 4 points adrift of Arsenal in 4th. Shaka and Craig with us. Both weren't with us yesterday, so I suppose we'll start off just your initial reaction to the performance that we saw from United in that defeat.
Well, I watched the show yesterday and I can't disagree with anything. Anybody said just an awful performance again, and I think that's the worry. People say that's the first defeat, but it's performance. And Shaq and I have both talked about this. You know, the Palace game, the Norwich game, the Newcastle game, now this game. I mean, there's been nothing. Yeah. Nothing. In fact, it's bordering on being worse. And not the fact that it's results, it's just a shambles on the field. There's no patterns of play. There's no pressing whatsoever. And I was waiting on this guy getting the job, and I know it's early, and I'm not suggesting he shouldn't be there. But I am saying that I've really seen nothing to suggest there's been anything different on the training field. I was waiting in this Man United energetic team to come out under Rangnick, even if it was for half an hour or 20 minutes. Show me something different. They've showed absolutely nothing different. They're incohesive. The players look as if some of them, they don't know where they should be. And listen, even when a manager changes system, these players should know how to evolve and adapt to a system. It's not rocket science. It's not 1,000 systems you can play. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not that difficult. So I think there are deeper worries, but one of them is that I thought Rangnick was at least going to get a reaction and we were going to see it. We have seen absolutely zero.
This is what Luke Shaw had to say after the game about the performance and about the problems that the side are having on the pitch. Us players, we have been here a long time. Maybe tonight we struggled. I didn't think we were all there together. You look at the players we have unbelievable quality, but sometimes quality is not enough. There are reports in the UK media coming out today, Shaka, in some of the newspapers, suggesting these cliques within the dressing room that they are not very happy with Rangnick asking them to run more than maybe they have in the past.
Well, listen, on the one hand, cliques are sometimes manageable. That's up to the manager to do, where everybody forms these bonds. I think what's happening, and I think it's less about people concerned about Rangnick asking them to run more. Run and do what is the big question here. What's the direction? And pre-Rangnick under Solskjaer, my big complaint was Manchester United had no direction. You had absolutely no idea what they were going to do. And ever since Rangnick came on, we've all kind of been waiting and throwing around these frames around gegenpressing and everything else and about it. And I have to say, in this game against Wolves, it was, I like Craig, was waiting to see something. And for me, as you look at that formation, and this is the thing, as much quality as you have, if you just place players randomly around the park, as it seems to be, it's not going to work. You have this huge hole in between the two wide men and the two front men. Cavani, Ronaldo, Sancho and Greenwood started against Wolves. Who's filling that? Are you really telling me that McTominay and Matic are the ones to fill that hole, to provide creativity, to provide that link in between what's happening, either the back or the defense and the front two? Cavani and Ronaldo aren't going to drop in there.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.